we're bringing you urgent and heartbreaking news from the Caribbean today. Jamaica is currently facing an unprecedented crisis following the landfall of Hurricane Melissa, a monstrous Category 5 storm that slammed into the island on Tuesday, October 28, 2025. This is not just another storm. Melissa is one of the most powerful hurricanes ever recorded in modern history. It made landfall with sustained winds of a staggering 180 miles per hour. That's nearly 290 kilometers per hour. The National Hurricane Center had been tracking its rapid intensification, and satellite imagery from NOAA, EOS GOES 19, showed a chillingly perfect eye as it bore down on Jamaica's southern coast. The storm's first point of contact was near Black River, in the parish of St. Elizabeth. From there, it began a terrifying journey across the island, unleashing ferocious winds and torrential, non-stop rain. The scenes coming out of Santa Cruz, a major town in St. Elizabeth, are just devastating. Hype TV Jamaica has shared videos showing streets completely transformed into raging rivers. Cars are not just submerged, they are being swept away like toys by the sheer force of the floodwaters. Residents who have lived there their entire lives are saying they've never witnessed anything like this. The sound of the wind was described as a constant roar, punctuated by the terrifying noise of roofs being torn from buildings. Even now, the rain continues to fall, and authorities are pleading with everyone to stay indoors and avoid the treacherous floodwaters. On the northwestern coast, the popular tourist destination of Montego Bay has been battered. Local witnesses are describing a scene of utter chaos at the seaside resorts. Roof panels were sent flying through the air like projectiles, massive trees were uprooted, and the ocean surged with terrifying force, encroaching on hotels and swimming pools. By midday, the iconic picturesque coastline was completely unrecognizable. Palm trees that once stood tall are now bent almost to the ground, and debris is scattered everywhere you look. Tourists were evacuated to the upper floors of their hotels as brave emergency teams battled through the driving rain and hurricane-force winds to secure the area. The situation is perhaps most dire in Black River, the very town where Melissa made landfall. Footage released by the Jamaica Constabulary Force shows a landscape of total destruction. Houses have collapsed into piles of rubble, power lines are tangled and twisted, and entire neighborhoods are buried under a thick layer of debris. Local authorities have confirmed that the emergency shelters are now at full capacity, and many communities are completely cut off, isolated by blocked roads and fallen trees. Further east, in Bath, St. Thomas, the story is tragically similar. The rivers have swollen to dangerous levels, washing away huge sections of the main road. The Weather Monitor network has shared alarming videos of people standing precariously at the edge of crumbling pavement, as the very ground gives way beneath their feet. Engineers are already warning that it could take weeks, if not longer, to restore this critical infrastructure. The impact has been felt island-wide. Power has been knocked out in numerous parishes, including the capital, Kingston, as well as Manchester and Westmoreland. With the telecommunication lines down, communication is incredibly difficult. The Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, or ODPEM, has activated its national response system to coordinate the emergency efforts. In response to the escalating crisis, the Jamaican government has declared a state of emergency, warning that the danger is not over. The threat of more flooding and landslides remains very high as the rain continues to pour down. Meteorologists from Reuters and the BBC are reporting that Hurricane Melissa is now moving northwest, gradually weakening as it heads towards the Cayman Islands and Cuba. However, they stress that Jamaica is still in the path of residual rain bands, which could dump even more heavy rainfall on the already saturated island over the next 24 hours. Late last night, Prime Minister Andrew Holness addressed the nation, calling Hurricane Melissa a national tragedy. He urged for unity and resilience as the country begins the long and difficult process of recovery. He assured citizens that all available resources, including military and medical teams, are being deployed to the hardest hit areas. The international community is also responding. Aid organizations are already coordinating shipments of essential supplies like food, water, and medicine. The United States and the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency have both pledged their support to help Jamaica rebuild. As darkness covers the island, the full, devastating scale of this disaster is still unfolding. We are seeing entire communities underwater, thousands of homes destroyed, and countless families displaced from their homes with nowhere to go. For the people of Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa will undoubtedly be remembered as the most powerful and destructive storm in living memory. Our thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected by this catastrophic event. Thank you for watching. We will continue to bring you updates as this story develops. Please consider following our channel and subscribing for the latest information. Stay safe.